And it's another episode of Product Management 101 with Temini Kalayo. And every PM YouTube channel right now is telling you how to use AI. And most of them are giving you a list of 10 magic prompts that will revolutionize your PM career, right? I'm not going to do that. We don't do that yet because that's not how any PM uses AI. And today I'm going to show you exactly how I use AI in my product work, where it helps, where it hurts, and the four moments in my workflow where I open it and the moments where I don't. So let's get into it. Hello, gorgeous girls and beautiful boys, men and women. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Temini Kolayo. And what do I do here? I help aspiring and entry-level product managers break into and also grow in the field. Now, quick notes upfront. I use Claude for most of this. It's not because ChatGPT is bad. In fact, I did like an image something some days ago, and Claude was really, really vexing me. So I had to go to ChatGPT, and he gave me like very, very nice image design and all of that. But the reason why I use Claude is because it tends to handle nuance and also long form reasoning better for the kind of PM work that I do. So you can adapt everything I show you to whatever tool you are currently using, either paid or the free version. Also, this isn't about replacing your thinking, it's about using AI to sharpen it, and we need to make that distinction. So let's get into it. Before I show you anything, so the first moment is going to be on Claude, while the other moment we are just going to talk through it. I want to do one honest disclaimer. Every PM I know who uses AI well treats it like a smart, slightly overconfident, tireless colleague. It's not a search engine, it's not a magic answer machine. It's like a colleague you hand a rough draft to and say, you know what, push back on this. That is how people use AI. And if you use AI expecting it to do the job for you, you become a worse PM. But if you use it to challenge, extend, and pressure test your thinking, you level up faster than PMs who don't touch it at all. So, okay, 4 moments where I open Claude and where one, I think it's just one where I do usually close it and say, let's call it a day. All right, so this is Claude AI, and I'm going to be using it just for the first moment. And the first moment is when thinking is hard. That is the first moment for me. And this is where AI actually shines, not when you know what you want to say. So this is the point where you are stuck. So let me show you a real example. Last week, I was thinking about Kudi Track. That is the expense tracker for freelancers that will be writing PRDs and strategies for. So I was stuck on segmentation. And I knew freelancers weren't one group, but I couldn't cleanly describe how they were different. So what I did was I opened Claude and I did not say, give me user segment for a freelance app. That would give me a generic answer. So what I did was this. Let me just give you the prompt. So what I said was, so notice what I did. I didn't ask for the answer. I asked for the dimensions to think along. So that's a completely different move. And let's just see what this is going to come back with. Let me say, okay. So let's just see what it's going to come back with. And so here we have it. So these are some of the segments it came up with. So it's looking at income structure. There is also the part of formality and regulatory exposure. There is also financial behavior and goals. There is a life stage and scale. And those are some of the things that he came up with. I think for me, I'm going to also add like maybe I think part of it should be like client concentration. Yes, I know that I was thinking about client concentration at a point. So there is also like the income stability. There is the currency mix. I think it should be part of it Because I know that there is one thing I worked on and I was like, currency mix or something. Yep. I think it should be part of it, yeah. So there should be currency mix and career stage and also like the tech comfort. So some of these I'd already thought of. Do you understand? While some I did not. But now I have a framework for the conversation I want to have with users, not a fake segmentation my team will build. And that means that they are going to build like the wrong things, and we don't want to do that. So that's moment one for me. AI is at its best when you use it as a thinking partner and not as a writer. And this is just what I do. You don't just go and say, oh yeah, let me to do this. No. Sometimes you just need to think first, then you go and just um um tell it about your thoughts because I didn't even know how to explain that. So let's get into moment two, three, four. All right. And this is moment two when writing is slow. PMs write a lot. You write PRDs, you write emails, you even do like Slack updates. And if AI helps you write faster without making you worse, that's a real gain. Yeah, that's a real gain. So here's the move. I read a PRD recently for Kudi Track. You guys know our Kudi Track, that our expense tracker products that we've been building out on this channel. Yes. So once the first draft was done, I didn't just hit send. I didn't say yeah, send. I pasted it into Claude and I asked us, here is the first draft of a PRD I wrote for a personal finance app for freelancers. Read it and tell me three things. What is unclear, what's too soft, and what I have buried that should be more prominent. So I said, don't rewrite it. Give me feedback so I can rewrite it myself. I did not ask Claude to rewrite it. I asked for diagnosis because if I let Claude rewrite it, the document stops sounding like me. My team stops recognizing my voice, and my credibility takes a hit every time. Yeah, I got to protect my credibility. And that's the difference between using AI to sharpen your writing and using AI to replace your thinking or your writing, right? Diagnosis, very good. Rewrite, extremely bad. Now, for moment three, when you don't know what you don't know, you didn't know about it. Sorry about that. This one saves me the most trouble. Every PM has this moment. You're about to send the documents, run a meeting, or make a decision, and you have this nagging feeling you've missed something, but you can't name what. So here's what I did with Kudi Track strategy documents. I had like a full draft. I was about to send it. Instead, I paused, open Claude, and this was what I did. So this is our prompt. Here is a draft product strategy I wrote for a personal finance app targeting African freelancers. So you are going to put your document. I mean, you are not going to you put your document. I want you to do three things. One, pretend you're a skeptical investor and tell me the three weakest points. Secondly, pretend you're an engineering lead and tell me what's unclear or unrealistic. Then the third thing, pretend you're an early user and tell me why you will not care about this particular thing. So now this one prompt is worth more than 3 days of internal review. It forces Claude to stillman three perspectives at once. And 9 times out of 10, the feedback surfaces the exact thing I was subconsciously worried about but could not name. Now, two important things about this prompt. One, I gave it my full draft, not a summary, because the feedback is only as good as the material or the substance that you decide to give it. So you should give like a very good substance. Now, the second thing I did is I frame it as specific personas. What is wrong with this? We give you generic answers, but pretend you're a skeptical investor forces sharper thinking. Now, the fourth moment, this is the close the tab moment. And now, this is the part nobody is going to tell you. They'll tell you that even though you don't know it, go and put it there. So there are moments in PM workflow when opening AI actively auto your work. So let me name three. One, when you're trying to understand your users, no prompt replaces talking to real humans. You people have turned ChatGPT Claude to your therapist. If you are using AI to write user interview scripts, it is fine. But if you are using it to synthesize interviews you never did, you are building a product on hallucination. You're hallucinating. So you need to close that tab and book the call. Go and talk to your users. Now, the second part is when you are building relationships with your team. I've seen PMs use AI to write every Slack message, every one-on-one agenda, every performance review notes. Their engineers can tell, but because everybody is doing it, and the thing is, they stop trusting your words because now when they see your document, they'll be like, "Oh, it's Kuku AI that wrote it. It's not like this person actually did any deep thinking or something." They know. We all know. So your voice is a leadership asset. Don't automate it away. So you need to be very, very careful with that. And the third part is when you don't have a strong opinion yet. If you ask AI for a recommendation before you have done the thinking, It will give you a confident answer. If you now start going about, you feel like when you're on top of the words, you are AI. So and once it gives you that confident answer, you believe it. You're like, wow, this is awesome. You now go and tweet, Claude is the best AI to help. And the truth is, you will get it wrong. Now, junior product managers make this mistake constantly. They treat AI as the tiebreaker for decisions that should be making or that they should be making with judgment. They feel like, oh, once this particular AI tool tells me that is it, it's the final. AI's confidence is not the same as being right though. In fact, AI will be edging you on where you are right, you are the smartest. So everything I just showed you comes back to one rule. AI should make your thinking sharper, not shorter. Stop cutting corners with AI. So if your PM work is measurably better because you use AI, you are doing it right. If your PM work is just faster but not better, that's a warning sign because your team, your stakeholders, and eventually your users will notice. So the PMs who level up fastest right now are the ones who use AI to become 30% sharper, not the ones who use it to save 3 hours in work. So speed is actually very easy. Sharpness, that one we do usually compound. So sharpness compounds. Now that's it. 4 moments I open Claude, 3 moments I close it, and one rule that holds it all together. So if this landed, do me a favor, drop a comment telling me what you use AI for in your PM work and what you've stopped using it for. I read everyone, and honestly, some of you are actually probably ahead of me on some of this, and you can just introduce me into or to some of the AI tools that you've been really trying out. I have like a long list, maybe some other video. I'm just going to drop some list of AI tools that you can just check out. But yes, if you want to level up your PM career, we are currently running a 3 month product management training cohort, and the link is going to be in my description. We cover strategy, PRDs, roadmaps, and the judgment calls that AI can't make for you. So we talk at length. I have like different AI tools that I introduce my students to. And it's not just about being faster, it's also about being sharper. So subscribe if this was useful, and I am going to see you in the next video. And happy new month. Happy new month. Let's have a great month. See ya. Bye. And that was an exciting one. I can't wait to talk to you guys the next time we see. Be safe and ensure that you do something valuable this week. Bye.